Full time, Crystal Palace 2, Manchester City 2 at Selhurst Park. Another game where we failed to pick up 3 points. First half, absolutely shite. If it weren't for Ruben Dias, Palace would have scored a few more. And we wouldn't have gone in at half-time 1-1. But very good header from Haaland, I thought. Good cross from Nunes as well. But overall, I thought Nunes was poor. Gundogan, poor. De Bruyne wasn't able to control the ball today. He was giving away the ball too many times. But he did make one really good pass to Haaland, where Haaland hit it straight in the keeper's head. At the keeper's head, sorry, when he had the whole goal to aim at as well. Maybe it's because I'm freezing cold that I can't, function enough to get really pissed off. Maybe that's why. And one thing I've got to say is, that Rico Lewis red card was never a red card in a million years, whether he was on a yellow or whether he wasn't. I don't care, that's not a red card. And that happened at a time when City were starting to probe and we had full control of the game. If that doesn't happen, I think we get 3 points. And then the referee blows the whistle as Doku's about to go on the attack. And then last week, Newcastle on the attack, referee blows the whistle again. I'm not saying that we deserve to be anywhere near the top of the league, because we don't, because our performances don't deserve it. But the refereeing is just set up for Liverpool. After that David Coote thing where he called Jurgen Klopp a cunt, you're going to see a lot of referees shagging Liverpool now, from now to the end of the season. But I thought it was a game of two halves. Second half, we was all over them. But for that second goal, I don't understand why you've got Kyle Walker, who's 5'9", marking a guy who's maybe 6 foot, 6'1". Maybe. Just stupidity. Rico Lewis gets caught out of position for the first goal. That looked a bit offside to me, but obviously it must have been onside because it went to VAR and it was given. But I'm saying if it probably was City, that would have taken a longer VAR review. Maybe I am being a bit salty here, but even though I don't think our performance was good enough for 3 points, the referee did cost us 3 points because that Lewis red card happened at a point in the game when we was fully on top and then we had a lot of momentum. But he doesn't make the right call. He sends Lewis off, and then after that, Palace had the momentum to maybe go and get a winner. Thankfully, they didn't get a winner. And then it made it near enough impossible for us to create chances. Because when you're playing against a team that's parking the bus, because I know Palace had a lot of good chances, but for large portions of the game, the way we were playing was suiting them because they were parking the bus and we were just passing it side to side. And it was predictable and it was easy for them to defend against. So we had no chance of breaking them down once Lewis went off. Absolutely no chance. But I take the point because even though the Liverpool game was cancelled and it feels like a massive blow that we didn't get the 3 points, it could have been much worse if we got no points. A point's better than nothing. And yes, I know Liverpool are still 8 points in front of us and they've got a game in hand because of that game today being cancelled. But it's at Goodison Park. There's no guarantees that Everton will get beaten by Liverpool. Because the last 2 years at Goodison, it's been a draw and a win for Everton in the Merseyside derby at Goodison. So there's no guarantees that they get 3 points there. But it's just not ideal because 8 points. I can't say it's over at 8 points because we've come back from worse positions like 10 points and stuff like that. But my worry is, when's the consistent run of wins coming? Because we've got United and Villa next. And you can't blame Pep for today. Because yes, the team that he picked was wrong and he should have made some subs earlier. But the players today just wasn't good enough. Ruben Dias was our man of the match by a country mile. The rest of our players didn't turn up and weren't good enough to get the 3 points. Yes, it was his fault for sticking him with sticking faith in the players and not bringing them off and not changing the game earlier with substitutions. But you can't put it fully on Pep because the players have got to partly take some of the blame. Because name me players that played well today for City other than Ruben Diaz. So you can't. Really, can you? But anyway, got Juventus on Tuesday, then United on the weekend, and after that we've got Villa. But I have seen an improvement from City the last 2 games. We have played better than what we did like in that run where we didn't win like 7 games in a row. So keep the faith, Blues. Try not to get too agitated and worked up. If we don't win the league, it's just one of those things. We've won it 4 in a row, so you can't get too agitated if you have an off season after winning 4 in a row, winning the treble, etc. So, yep. Take care. Have a good Saturday night. Ta-da.